Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2020 Longhorn Open here in Austin, Texas. The coin toss is happening right now. We have number 4 versus number 5, Alvaro Beltran versus Samuel Murray. So Beltran is 2 wins, no losses. Sam Murray has never beaten Alvaro Beltran, even a game. Both matches, the most points he scored is 14. Alvaro Beltran has 12 years plus experience over Sam Murray. So that's going to be a key to this particular matchup. Experience. I expect Alvaro Beltran to do his job and get off the court. Another big key to this matchup is going to be Sam Murray's sweat and towel timeouts. The more towel timeouts and the more timeouts in between rallies and points, that favors Beltran all the time. So the match is getting ready to start. Go right to the booth. Fabio Soto. Fabio, take it away.
Thank you very much, Dean, and we are ready to get started here. The coin toss is set. The players are in the court, and you know what? It seems prominent. As you say, Alvaro Beltran has never lost, not even a game, to Samuel Murray, the Canadian and the Mexican. Sorcerer Supreme is on the court, and he'll start us off with the serve for the IRT. I am Fabio Soto and Dean Bear here at the booth, and this is our last quarterfinal match of the day. Got to remember, the winner of this match will take on Kane Wazelenchuk tonight at 8:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. And here we go. Alvaro Beltran will start us off. Short serve.
What's up, Fabio?
Hey, Dean. What's going on? It's excited for this last match of the quarterfinals.
You know, it's actually was extremely rare that we get a half an hour in between matches, and it was a well-needed break for the crew, so I'll be honest with you. It's some of the things we talked about as a group to try to give us a little bit of a break between the 4 matches that we have, because going 4 matches straight it's tough for the crew. So
So point number 1 there for Alvaro Beltran, who draws first blood. Alvaro, 1-0.
So Fabio, you heard the take
Yes.
that I had. What do you think? What's your thoughts here on this particular matchup?
I don't think it's Samuel Murray's time to defeat Alvaro Beltran yet. He hasn't. I don't think it's his time. And you know what? I saw Alvaro being very, very comfortable here on the court. And, you know, he had a good physical match yesterday against Javier Mar. He beat him 11-3 in the tiebreaker. So did Sam Murray. He had a very physical match. But I just expect Alvaro to come out on top here in 2 games straight up. And you got to remember, they want to get out of here as quickly as possible. They play Kane Wazelenchuk.
Yeah, but, you know, Alvaro's the type of player that likes to start off a little bit slow. So I would hope that he changes it up a little bit here today. And you know, we call him the Mexican master, the Mexican magician.
The Sorcerer Supreme.
Whatever you want, he's probably the best Mexican to ever play racquetball.
That's true. 1 serving 1 in the headpen scoreboard, Sam Murray.
I want to welcome everybody into the chat box. I want you to like our post, and I want you to share our feed. I love how Alvaro just shoots, and he just walks to the front, and like, you're not getting it, don't worry.
Well, I talked to Alvaro before the match, and he seemed ready and prepped to go. He's had one of those looks where he's ready to do business. Skip shot right there. Murray goes back to serve. And, you know, talking to me about it, he said, you know what, I feel confident, I feel good. And he told me very confidently, hey, expect me to win, and, you know, I'll see you here at 8:30. I'm like, all right, good. Of course, we'll see the development, Dean, because it's not every time that IRT has 3 pro stops in a row.
Yeah, and how will that affect someone like an Alvaro Beltran?
It will.
I mean, we already see Rocky Carson missed. You know, he missed this event due to his injury from Portland. So we're expecting him for the next 2. You know, and how can someone like Kane Wazelenchuk, you know, play 3 weekends in a row also?
Well, that's the thing. It plays a key factor right there with the age and the prominence. But, you know, Alvaro, I expect him to take a vacation after the 3rd tournament. Sam Murray with authority on the right corner. Giving up point number 3 is Alvaro Beltran. Samory to the box, leading 3-1.
Good dive and get there by Murray.
And
Look how smooth Alvaro is.
And just calmly takes his time, sees where his opponent is, and puts it as far away as possible, as you should.
What a serve. Great wide angle pass, super smart from Alvaro Beltran. As he walks up, the IRT wants to take a second to tell you about the great people over at T-Ray. T-Ray is a one-stop shop for all your water transfer needs in the Permian Basin. With all the hustle and bustle going out there in the oil patch, check them out online, t-rayproperties.com. He didn't know he got that ball.
It's a point right there for Alvaro Beltran.
Alvaro's like, I got it. I'm Alvaro Beltran. I get those.
Listen, if you don't agree with the referee, you can appeal. We have sideline judges. It's up to you.
Big pickup off the back wall.
Wow, great shot there down the line for Samory.
That was a fantastic shot.
It was.
Want to remind everyone we have our first semifinal matchup tonight, 7:30.
Screen serve right there.
Alvaro hates the screen serve. You know, but he's got to get past that. You know, it's...
He does have to get past it. It's the referee's calling it. You have to respect what it is. Samory scoring point number 4. So Murray seems a lot, confident, smooth. Dean, I think he is getting the groove of things.
You know, a lot of players go into that against an Alvaro Beltran, and they seem to find out, deep into game one that it's not really a smooth ride.
It isn't.
Look at that pass, Alvaro Beltran.
Down the line, Alvaro Beltran getting a much-needed side out here. He doesn't want to give too much life to the Canadian.
Want to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our Inside Industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. They support the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. GearboxSports.com. Both of these players are Gearbox players. Both players hit the ball back to each other every single time.
Every time.
So here's Sam Murray.
Alvaro from the back.
It's just so, again, he's always so smooth. Alvaro, he's just the smoothest player.
So 3 serving 4 on the headpen scoreboard as Alvaro Beltran needs to make a change here. He doesn't want to let Samory get too much confidence and put so much weight on him right now. Alvaro switching it up a bit.
You know, it's okay for Alvaro to drive serve, even if it's a fault serve. He's got such a great second serve. He usually uses it for his first serve.
Oh, Samory skipping that shot. An easy shot right there. He was in front of the court, giving Alvaro Beltran point number 4. And we have a tied match once again, ladies and gentlemen. As Alvaro Beltran comes back.
Short serve.
That flick of the wrist by Alvaro.
Nobody hits that reverse pinch better than Alvaro Beltran.
No, nobody does. And you know what? That's the thing that I like about it. Such quickness and such speed with the flick of his wrist. He just can change the direction of the ball so quickly. And we have our first towel timeout here, sponsored by Service Master Restore, Mr. Frank Catalano. We will see a lot of yellow towels in this match, Dean.
Yeah, as he's as they're cleaning up in there. Alvaro also fixing his glove. We got a lot of local sponsors we need to thank.
Oh, Alvaro, he kind of gave up on the play, but it bounced right, close to him, and he wanted to go through it.
Absolutely.
4 serving 5 in the head pen scoreboard. Samory back in the box. Alvaro Beltran was confident of the shot that Samuel Murray was going to take.
So I think this afternoon at 4 and 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, that the Wintergreen Classic, which is one of our satellite events, is going to be on Peak Racquetball Facebook page. So if you want to watch them, we'll have other racquetball action from there. I think they have Maurice Miller, Troy Warrigon, Mauricio Zalata. They're all playing over in Maryland this weekend at the Wintergreen Classic. Check them out online.
So 5 serving 5 at the headpan scoreboard as Samuel Murray ties it up with that Beltran skip. Screen serve called by the referee.
No,
again.
short. Short.
Alvaro not liking that one.
You know, and if Alvaro appeals it, it's literally you're not going to get anything by even appealing that as a receiver. Wow. What a shot. I mean, we talk all the time about, watching greatness when we're watching Kane, but that statement goes true with Alvaro Beltran, Fabio. I'm sorry. He's one of the smoothest players on tour. He's playing for decades, literally decades.
Don't tell that to him.
No, you can tell it to him. He knows. Again, he's 21 seasons he's played racquetball. What a shot.
Wow.
And the question is does he train or does he play racquetball?
He plays racquetball. Actually, just so you know, his sparring partner is Sebastian Fernandez, also known as Potato. That's his training partner. They are currently They're currently training right now. Currently training in San Diego.
Hashtag just a replay. That was a hit the box.
Hit the box. So they train in San Diego, and Sebastian Fernandez, I think 3 to 4 times a week they play each other. Samory giving up point number 8. That's Alvaro Beltran on a 3-point run now. As Beltran seems to have warmed up just about now. Samory.
As you say that.
Yeah.
Alvaro Beltran.
So it's interesting to see because we've had some great upsets during this tournament. But these two are expected to be here, though.
Yeah, this is the only semifinal that's Kane was to seed also. 1 versus 8, 4 versus 5. So the top of the draw went to the quarterfinals in seed. And let's see if it stays to seed, which would be 1 versus 4. And we all know Alvaro Beltran has beaten Kane Waslinchuk.
Down the line for Murray. Yes, that was last season in Sarasota. That was a tiebreaker. So 5 serving 8 in the headpan scoreboard. Referee is calling second serve. The ball hit Samory in the foot. Caesar right there. So we have a broken ball, so it's just a replay.
Whatever you think is going to be best.
So this match definitely not having the speed that the other ones had. The game style of these athletes marks the speed and the pace of the match. Second opportunity for...
It's almost Red Bull time.
Samory. That's 2 bounces right there. We got another towel timeout here, sponsored by
Service Master Restored. I also want to tell you about this amazing new bakery in Austin. Thoroughbred was voted Austin's best bakery by Austin Monthly Magazine. This small batch shop focuses on quality over quantity, making perfectly crusted loaves of organic sourdough bread, warm cookies, and breakfast burritos. Recently voted by the Food Network as one of the best burritos in the country. Visit Thoroughbred's store online at www.thoroughbredatx.com and get 20% off if you put in Longhorn Open.
Side out there for Murray. So our first semifinal of the evening, Dean, is going to be at 7:30.
Yeah, De La Rosa versus Adam Mania. This is Adam Mania's first ever semifinals on the IRT. Good jump there by Beltran.
But yeah, you know what? I congratulate Samuel Murray because he did so well. He played so well. So
Adam Mania or
yes,
Sam Murray?
Adam Mania.
Oh.
So I want to congratulate him because he reached his first semifinal. It's going to be an interesting one for him. Uncharted territory. Wow.
Great flat rollout there by Sam Murray. Speaking of rollout, did you know where rollout.com is the official apparel sponsor of the IRT? They offer a complete line of IRT and other racquetball clothing. Been getting a lot of requests online. How can I get an IRT shirt? There's your answer. Go to wearrollout.com today, the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. Great serve by Murray. Big setup off the back wall for Beltran, and he doesn't miss that, Fabio.
You know, he loves that right corner. He's just on point, zeroing into that target. And if you give him the space and the time, I love how he looks at it and just puts it away. Now, the Beltran serve, not high enough, though.
Yeah, you know, it hasn't been effective. I mean, and we haven't seen it, you know, because he played his round of 16 match at the other gym. Alvaro's like, you going to give me another chance at this ball?
Wow. What smoothness. What hands.
Can you do that, Fabio?
No, I cannot. That's why I'm not on the court. And Alvaro Beltran just kills that ball very softly. He might as well have grabbed it with his hand, Dean.
Yeah. I think our intern, Alex Cohen, he's going to take tips right here. He's going to play in his big match later on this afternoon. He's going to do that shot. He'll be thinking about us, Alex.
So our intern Alex is playing also this tournament as well. We wish him well later on today.
I think it's the men's open. I'm not sure. Check him out online, alexcohen.com. Alex, we're only teasing you. Great help to this weekend, Alex.
Wow.
What a great flat rollout right there. Speaking of greatness, the big Canada with the kill shot right there.
Big Canada, Samory.
Wait, is it Starbucks or Red Bull time? Which one, Fabio? Feel that sandwich is
the one that's sponsoring us is the one I'm going to mention. That is an ace serve by the referee. Called. Beltran doesn't like it.
So Alvaro is questioning whether or not that was a screen or an ace. So you cannot appeal a screen serve.
That is not appealable. So Alvaro Beltran just has to accept the call at 7, serving 9. Let's see if he gets a warning for delay of game.
So sometimes when Alvaro gets mad at the referee, he actually plays better. I know I do.
It happens. That's a skip right there. So Samory gets point number 8 on the board for him.
You know, as funny as this sounds, an Alvaro Beltran match, game 1 actually means nothing. It's just the feeling that I've always got from watching him.
From that standpoint, I have to agree with you. Be it another player, I wouldn't say the same.
No, an Alvaro Beltran match is my point.
There you go. Samory ties it up at 9
Alvaro's
apiece.
hitting the ball right back to him. I mean, straight in. It's coming straight up Broadway and not the thing that you want for Beltran's shots. His shots usually are pinches or cross courts or down the line. He's hitting straight in the middle of the court, and he's never really does that.
He is, but be that as it may, 9-9, game 1. Murray. Try to jam Alvaro, it doesn't happen. Wow.
Good pinch re-kill there by Sam Murray. Excellent shot.
This is what I like about Samory. He kept it on play. He kept it on point. And Alvaro Beltran, as I say, that asks for a timeout.
Oh, it's equipment timeout. It's not a timeout.
Oh, he's changing his racket.
So as we take an equipment timeout, I want to tell you about the Longhorn Open's longest standing sponsor, the law offices of Chuck Grisson Law. Chuck, as they like to call him, has been practicing civil and criminal law for 40 years. If you're dealing with a dispute or contract negotiation or got yourself in trouble with the law, Chuck is the man to call. Check out his website for more information. Thank you, Chuck, for sponsoring the Longhorn Open. As Alvaro Beltran gets in there, what did he break his strings? I didn't see, Fabio. Did you
He
see?
broke his strings. He showed it to the referee.
I know we both thought in the beginning he was calling a timeout.
Yeah. He wasn't specific. I think he's still not happy with Scott's call. Good jam serve right there. Murray on top of it. Alvaro from the back. Wow. That rally paid off for Alvaro. So 9 serving 10. This is the first time that Alvaro has been trailing throughout this match.
Oof,
that's a skip ball right there.
I think Alvaro, if he would have went to the box, I think he would have sold that, Fabio.
He probably, but that shot right there, it was too close to the wall, obviously, but there was an opportunity for him to cut that ball off and maybe go defensive, but he wanted to go for it. Didn't pay off. Now Murray again in the driver's seat, 10-9.
Skipped off the back wall. Sam Murray.
So now Alvaro Beltran calls a timeout.
Yeah, as Alvaro takes a timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back for the remainder of Game 1 right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to share with you a special company with great service, CornerstoneFMC.com. They offer investment banking services. That's right, they sell money. They have an unlimited supply for those middle market businesses. Go to CornerstoneFMC.com and mention the Longhorn Open for discounts today. What a great serve by Alvaro Beltran. Big setup off the back wall. Alvaro can't
right
catch
there.
up to that one.
So Samory gets control of the ball once more. He's up 10-9 in the head pen scoreboard.
Pretty good crowd for a Saturday here at the UT Racquetball Club.
Thank you, Mr. Billy Joel.
Just so you know, the UT Racquetball Club is a university club sport team whose mission is to introduce new players to the competitive world of racquetball. Beltran misses that one.
Skip shot right there as Samuel Murray gets point number 11.
Michael Fuller, Darren Moore, Luis, David Corral. Court 8, Michael Fuller, Darren Moore, Luis Torita, David Corral. Court 8.
Beautiful shot down the line by Alvaro Beltran.
Much needed side out right there. Alvaro doesn't want to let Samory get too far deep in this game one
No,
because
like I said before, Fabio, he's never worried. He could be down 14-2, 14-5. He's still the same, Alvaro. But his serve is not working well on this court. And you would think, Fabio, that this court is made for that serve. However, the front wall is cement.
Well, that's the thing that I talked about with these players. I talked to Daniel De La Rosa after his win earlier today, and he told me that this court has a horrible bounce, that it bounces a lot, and it's much different than the other clubs that we were playing at the other side of the tournament. So the game is totally different. He says he had to make major adjustments.
I like how Alvaro continued to play that, and just like that, we
didn't go fishing.
Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. I want to tell you about another Longhorn sponsor, and that's Cox and Core Wealth Management. Cox and Core Wealth Management combines financial planning and investment management to ensure you're on the right track to reaching your financial goals. So whether you're about to retire, take on a new job, expecting an inheritance, going through a divorce, or dealing with any other life-changing event that involves your financing, work with Cox & Core Wealth Management to build a better and more secure future.
So Alvaro Beltran back in the box after that towel timeout. He's trailing 9-11 in the head pen scoreboard. Beltran down the line. Point number 10 for Beltran.
Yeah, I'm expecting Beltran to win this game, Fabio. I'm telling he's never worried about the score. I think his mindset is he's got to get 15. It doesn't matter how many, as long as your opponent doesn't have 15.
It's a penalty hinder and a side-out call by the referee. Let's see how Alvaro reacts to this one.
I would think that's a pick-em. That call can go either way. So I think you're not going to see a reaction from Alvaro.
No, he has. Remember, we got to remember that call is appealable, but he has 3 appeals left.
Yeah.
He hasn't used them, so it's up to him really. It's game management, as Coach Fran Davis would say.
Wow, front wall, sidewall, kill. What a shot by Alvaro Beltran. The IRT wants to welcome My Pillow as a partner of the tour. You know the pillows, now check out the towels. www.mypillow.com for 30% off today. Good pickup, Samory.
Alvaro making sure that Samory gets every inch of that court.
Ooh! And Alvaro slipped on a wet spot.
He slipped in a wet spot. However, he did score a point.
The most important thing right now is Alvaro okay? I think he hit his nose on the door, and that's not a tiny nose.
It's not. It's not.
So,
So 11-11 is the call right there. That was a point that Alvaro scored.
Is that a timeout?
Even
or
though
was it a timeout or was it a injury? I don't know.
I believe it's an injury timeout because Alvaro took his timeout already. It's an injury timeout confirmed by referee Scott McClellan.
Absolutely, and there you have it. So he has 15 minutes cumulative. So he has first is 7.5 minutes. But Alvaro fell straight on his nose, and he's constantly touching the bridge of his nose. So I'm wondering, I'm hoping that it's okay.
I have to say, it's not a small nose, so it's a big hit.
No, but his foot went right out from under him. He went on that, he stepped over on that spot that Samory dove
So usually, and I want to make this clear for everybody watching, so even though he fell down, he killed the ball. Let's just say that he falls down and the ball still is in play. He didn't kill it. Then if Samuel Murray executes the next one and scores it, it's over, and it would have been a side out. So but that was clearly a kill shot right there.
In addition to his nose hitting the front wall, which might not be for anybody, but his foot went out from under him. So I guess he's making sure that, he's got the stability that he wants with his foot. His knee also he's getting no kind of action with. So,
well, you got to keep in mind, Dean, 10 years ago approximately, Alvaro Beltran sustained a heavy knee injury at practice. He was practicing in San Diego, and he was sidelined for almost a year. He tore his ACL. He got surgery, and he came back in 2010. That was his year of his comeback.
I remember because I remember he was such a good player, but he didn't have a really good ranking.
He didn't.
He played up in New York.
So the first year that the U.S. Open was transferred to Minneapolis, Minnesota, was the year that Alvaro Beltran came back, and he entered that U.S. Open with no ranking. He had to play qualifiers, and he lost to Kane Wazelenchuk in the final. He lost to him 1-3. That was back when the IRT was playing 3 out of 5 to best to 11.
Yeah.
So, I remember I was there in Minneapolis, and I saw how Alvaro Beltran, he defeated Rocky Carson. He defeated Ben Croft back when Ben Croft was still playing singles. And it was interesting because he made a tremendous comeback and he went to the final while being ranked. Now both players are back in the court. Injury timeout is over. So 11-11. So when someone gets hit or gets an injury and comes back in the court in Mexico, we always say, let's see how the bull reacts after he's been stabbed.
Wow. We definitely don't say that here.
I know, but we do in Mexico.
What a nice little pickup there by Beltran.
And
Samory.
right then and there, Beltran scores point number 12.
So some of you online might be noticing, that we don't have any of our court stickers on the front wall here. This facility doesn't allow us to put anything, no stickers, advertisements on the walls whatsoever, so they're on our broadcast. So we'll make sure we show all of our partners. That's why we're doing a lot of reads. Big skip by Samory and another point for Beltran. 13 serves 11 on the head pen scoreboard. What a good pickup there by Beltran.
And right then and there, great hands right there for Samory. A little frustrated as Beltran has game point number 1.
And Samory just received a warning for hitting the ball after the rally with authority. Here comes the big setup for Beltran. Spins, takes a forehand, kills the ball. Murray's right there. But skips it in. Game 1 in the books. Alvaro Beltran, 15-11, right here on IRT. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the start of Game 2 on IRT Live.
Our YDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at the UT Racquetball Club here in beautiful Austin, Texas, the 2020 Longhorn Open. For those who are just joining us, Alvaro Beltran defeats Samuel Murray the first game 15-11. Now Samuel Murray is walking back in the court here. Alvaro Beltran seems well after that fall that he had. He's back in it. He was down, came back up. And now Sam Murray seems determined to take game number 2 and take this one to a tiebreaker. All of our past quarterfinal matches, 3 of them, have been in 2 games. Let's see if this one works out differently. So I want to thank all the sponsors that we have for the event. And also, we want to mention that the next semifinal will be tonight at 7:30 versus Daniel de la Rosa and Alan Manilla. And the winner of this match will take on Kane Wazelinchuk at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The final will be tomorrow at 12:30 Central Standard Time as well. And we're ready to go. Dean Bear, welcome back to the booth as Samuel Murray starts us off.
Yeah, Fabio, it's quiet here. After that Kane Wazelinchuk match, and I'm expecting Alvaro to finish this out right here. If it holds true, Murray can only get 3 points this game.
Wow! What was that overhead reaction by Alvaro Beltran? Dean, walk us through it, please. Can we get a replay?
It was Fabio. It was the sorcerer.
The Sorcerer Supreme. Wow. Okay.
Harry Potter. That was
No. It's impressive.
Alvaro Potter.
Well, Alvaro Beltran, you got to remember, he's also an outdoor racquetball champion. So those overhead shots are nothing, that he hasn't done or seen before. But that's reaction right there.
Good pick up there and a good ceiling ball. Set up Murray.
Oh, Alvaro, talk about reaction.
Took that off the back wall.
Yeah, reaction or the ceiling shot right there. He had an opportunity to do a ceiling shot. He did. But it's a matter of what he had available at that moment. They're laughing it off because it was reaction. But if there's someone that has good reaction, good reflex, it is Alvaro Beltran. Samory again from the box. 0 serving 1. Ace serve right there. Samory gets on the board with an ace. So 1 serving 1 on the headpan scoreboard. Samory, Big Canada. A little surprise right there himself. Side out, Alvaro Beltran. Wow.
Good pass. Excellent pass there.
Great wide angle right there by Samory. Well fought. Very intelligent play right there. Minimal effort. He got it done. So this is Samory's first shirt change. We're keeping count of that one, ladies and gentlemen. That's a side out right there.
Just a really big miss hit by Samory. That's not the shot he wanted.
It definitely
He expected
wasn't.
that to go down the line, and he kind of probably just clipped his racket a little bit and went straight in, and Alvaro was just right there.
He was ready for it. No question. Wow, Samory right there down the line. Great shot. He took his time. There's nothing Alvaro Beltran could do about that one, Dean.
No. Alvaro missed his shot.
He did.
Piyush Patel, Ryan Brown, Parker Ewing, Eric Donaldson. Piyush Patel, Ryan Brown, Parker Ewing, Eric Donaldson. Please report to court 1 for your match.
All this time here, 1-1, Fabio.
Exactly.
What's the deal? Look at that. Oh, what a grab there, Sam Murray.
Wow, between the legs.
You know, that missed by not much. Not much.
Not by much, but it is what it is. Samory 2-1, taking the lead. Wow, what great side out there by Alvaro. Just sometimes that flick of the wrist and that arm swing without even looking, just staring at the wall, comes with experience. Short serve. Great hands again, left corner. Alvaro Beltran scoring point number 2 to tie it up. Wow,
What a
big
flatty
Canada.
right there by Sam Murray, Big Canada.
Left corner right there. You know, I know that Alvaro is not known to having a fantastic or a compelling serve, but it's controlled. And I'm not seeing that effectiveness in his serve right now, Dean, throughout this match. I think one thing that Alvaro may need to do to improve and win a lot easier here is to change his serve up a bit. Because he's doing that mid-lob that is not being effective. Now he's going to the left side. See another mid-lob right there to Sam's backhand. Down the line shot. So Samory is protesting that. He's appealing. So 2 serving 3 now. Samory loses his first appeal of the match. Cross court. Wow. Alvaro Beltran.
With authority.
That side out was something that he needed to do right now. Now, see how he's changing his stance. He's now serving from the left side.
Well, it's, you know what, the signature serve is not working. So, like any good player, oh, we got the first,
That was long overdue. Long overdue.
And you know, like any good player, if your best stuff isn't working, you got to do something else. Because if he just stood there and kept doing it, he's been doing it for 10 minutes here in game 2, and we're at 3-2.
Meanwhile, Sam Murray is serving bombs.
Short serve. Alvaro got a racket on that. He had a really bad return, but at least he got a racket on it. So if Sam appealed and won an appeal, he would just get a first serve. That's a difficult shot. Beltran turns, takes a forehand.
Wow.
Straight down Broadway for a winner.
Chicken dinner. And see, that's the thing. It takes him a lot of effort, Alvaro, to get those side outs sometimes. When he does, he has an opportunity for offense, but I'm not seeing that serve again. Now he's on the right side again.
Well, sometimes you just move just for one serve, and then maybe your groove comes back. And if you can see, that was an excellent serve by Alvaro. And
Kill
you don't
shot.
miss that, Fabio.
Kill shot, left corner, right there. He had so many options.
He's at the short line. He's going to kill the ball every time.
Listen, he had so many options right there, and he went for what he felt most comfortable with. However, I need to see something different right now for him. Now, that was a good serve again. Hits the wall, but Samory kills it. Alvaro is in disbelief. He's like, I made a good serve right there, and he killed it so easily.
So just so everybody knows, this particular event, the Longhorn Open, has been running for 15 years, and it is sold out. It's done with a lottery system, and there's 470 people at the event.
Wow. Kudos to the organization.
Yeah, Sunday, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday? Tomorrow's Sunday.
Tomorrow, Sunday.
Sunday, before the finals, we will have the tournament director with an interview tomorrow. Looking forward to that.
So final tomorrow is at 12:30 Central Standard Time.
Correct. We'll probably be on the air around 12. We have a interview with the organizer. Oh, Alvaro Beltran!
Wow, Alvaro running.
Let's watch this. Alvaro, don't serve yet, Alvaro. Alvaro's going to serve. Sorry.
Wow.
The sorcerer. He's found a groove now, Fabio.
He has.
So we'll probably be on 12 o'clock where we have a pregame. We'll have an interview with the tournament director. Who knows what else we may have. We may have, who knows? We'll have to see.
Big Canada. Got that one.
Got that one.
Killed it down the line. Alvaro again a little bit in disbelief. So Alvaro is appealing. He's asking for double bounce. He loses his appeal. Both sideline judges agree with the head referee.
Yeah, I don't think that was a smart appeal.
Not really.
I don't think that'll come back to hurt him either.
Short serve.
So the IRT is here in Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the read. Alvaro knows where you're going to shoot the ball before you do.
He's
Literally
a man
before you shoot it.
He's a man of percentages. Wow. He didn't expect that one though.
But you can't cover every shot, and you know what? So you got to give up one of the two of the shots.
So 3 serving 5 in the headpan scoreboard as Samuel Murray gets on the board again. He stops Alvaro's rally. Sam Murray.
He hasn't been serving well.
It's a foot fault call there by the referee, Scott McClellan.
You see Alvaro not complaining.
He's not. He shouldn't. Alvaro Beltran just taking his time.
What a shot by Alvaro Beltran.
He's just taking his time. He's not just focusing on anything else other than winning right now. Believe me, he doesn't want to go to a tiebreaker.
So Letty is thanking us for the stream. Letty, no, thank you. Thank you for watching, and each and every one of you. We really do appreciate it. Brent Huff is watching. He is the trainer for the U.S. national team, one of the athletic trainers. Brent, thank you for all you do. Sam Murray had the whole line here, and he shot it cross court right to where Alvaro was.
So 6 serving 3 on the headpen scoreboard. We want to thank everybody in the chat box. Please like our posts, share our feed, make racquetball available for everybody so everybody can see these great athletes perform.
His serve is not there today.
It's not there.
But what does a great player do? Again, their best stuff is not working, and they still pull out a win, Fabio. That's a true champion, and Alvaro is one of those.
He is, but he doesn't want to. One thing is to be consistent, and one thing is to be stubborn. We don't want to see him be stubborn and, waste more energy than he has to. You got to remember, Sam Murray is, 13, 14 years younger than him.
A little bit more than that, I think.
Side out right there.
15.
15 years younger than him.
Yeah, Alvaro's 41, and Sam Murray is 24, 26. So 4 is 30. Yeah, about 15 years.
There you go.
Jeff Long, Michael Magana, David Mendoza, Miguel Escobedo.
Cross-court action there by Beltran, getting side out.
I tell you, Alvaro's doing a really good job at mixing up. He's shooting the pinches, he's shooting the cross courts, and he's really catching Sam. I don't think Sam has any clue where the ball's going. And there's a little bit of a difference. When Sam shoots, Alvaro knows where it's going.
Wow, right side, splat shot, good one. Beltran, point number 7. He's going to keep at it the same way. This one's really far away from the wall. Wow, from the back, Beltran, point number 8.
He can't do anything wrong. That's it. I mean, it's amazing. Agree?
I agree.
Okay. They agree too behind us.
Sam Murray, down the line, shot effective. Beltran has to go to the back now to receive.
Murray with the Z serve. Look at the flick of the wrist. Beltran goes up top.
Wow, and look at that.
He's going to give up the splat roll every time. One more step, I can make it. Look at him. As a photographer, Ken Fife is right there snapping away.
Well, it's not a game of coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. So Fernando Batista is watching, I'm sure.
We still have a couple 245s that haven't checked in. You got a mention 245, check into the front desk. 245, check.
What a great cross-court shot there. Murray was expecting it anywhere but there. So an equipment timeout there for Sam Murray, who visually showed the referee broken racket. Oh no, it's his glove.
It ripped.
It ripped. The glove ripped, so he's changing the glove only.
And there you have it.
So even though it's an equipment timeout, the other player cannot leave the court. He must stay in.
No.
Or
they can't get any water. They can't get any coaching advice.
nothing. They strictly have to change the equipment they are using. So the glove was the factor there. So 8 serving 4.
All of a sudden, Pablo
And the headpan scoreboard.
He's been off for the past.
So Alvaro Beltran to the serve again. He's going for that mid-lob.
Nice shot by Samory.
It's not
I tell you,
working.
that glove might help, believe it or not. Having a fresh glove,
Oh, definitely helps. Definitely, of course. Because to change a glove, usually you have to do it within a timeout.
no, but not when it rips.
Oh, no.
Which I don't know if I agree or disagree.
It's interesting because
I'm up in the air on that because you don't need a glove to play.
exactly, a glove is not required in the rule book. You don't require it. You don't need it. So an appeal right there is called. So it's a point for Murray because referee called a short serve and both sideline judges disagreed. So an automatic point there for Samory.
I thought it was short. Alvaro
5 to
wanted
8.
to appeal a screen, but as we're well aware, and he should be well aware, he was told already this earlier that he can't appeal a screen.
What a good serve right there, jammed.
Set up off the back wall, Beltran. Murray's there.
Oh, that's a replay call right there.
I think
Listen,
that's the right call.
I think that's the right call, too, because Alvaro had the whole left court, and he could have gone cross court. He had options.
He's got it. He wants to appeal. What do you want to appeal? You can appeal if it was an avoidable. I don't know if you can appeal if it was an avoidable or not. I think you can.
Call on the screen. Both sideline judges disagree.
Avoidable.
So it's an avoidable call right there.
Again, same thing. Alvaro, there's no need to discuss it.
Exactly.
Just
Just
say,
appeal.
I think it was an avoidable appeal. Plain and simple. This is going to be a good shot from Beltran. Oh, I expected it to roll. We have the second third
It's the third one.
We need those graphics.
Like in
like
the
Batman.
Batman in the 60s. We need those graphics.
Just coming right out of Alvaro's mouth. So here's Sam Murray. Beautiful shot down the line. So point Murray.
So Murray
Oh,
gets point number 6 now.
6 serves 8.
Noah Ruby, please report to the desk. Noah Ruby, please report to the front desk.
Down the
Wow.
line, Alvaro. Wow.
What a smack by Alvaro Beltran.
The way his body was shifting to the right side, let's just say that ball would have been still up in the air. Samuel Murray would have had a lot of opportunities to go on offense right there, but it's a good thing that Alvaro killed it. End of story.
Towel timeout sponsored by a Service Master Restore. So this is an interesting match here, Fabio. Game 2 has kind of gone, neck and neck right here. Alvaro going back to his Beltran. It wasn't working.
There's a strike right there. By
Alvaro's
Alvaro.
going to look at the wall saying, was it wet? I didn't see it. I just think he swung and missed. But
Yeah, I think it's a swing and a miss. Be that as it may, Murray's in the driver's seat once more. It's a good serve by Murray, but a
What a
better
hit.
return by Alvaro.
great hands, Alvaro Beltran.
8 serving 6. We're almost in the same pace of scoring as game number 1. That's a short serve right there. We're almost in the same pacing. Game number 1 was basically the same, similar. 8-6, 7-8, then 8-8. That was a tie.
We are almost 1 hour in. Set up off the back wall for Beltran. Good pick up there by Murray.
Oh, that ball.
You could not read what bounce that ball was going to take.
No.
And guess what? It took none.
Exactly. So we have a replay right now.
These guys are very close to each other there.
And here's where it dies. And there's where it died, the ball. Wow.
Back to the action. Sam Murray serving.
Hashtag just a replay.
Now that's the one he called on Kane. He called it unavoidable against Kane Waslinchuk. Same serve. 94 miles an hour. Good pick up there by Beltran. Murray going to shoot this off the back wall. Beltran can't catch up to it. Point Murray
So Murray gets point number 7 now.
on the head.
Again,
10 scoreboard.
This is having the same pace of scoring as game number 1. Same scenario. Wow.
Ace.
And again, same pace, 8-8. Same thing as game number 1. It was tied, so we're looking at this
in
different
game 1,
way.
Sam Murray had a lead. It was like 11-9 or something like that, but Alvaro Beltran just
Came out on top. So Murray ties it up at 8 apiece. Wow, as you said earlier, Dean, Alvaro knows where you're going to hit the ball before you hit it, and Alvaro's right there. Samory had the whole line to himself.
He didn't swing yet.
No.
He didn't swing
He
yet.
didn't swing yet,
Beltran
and Alvaro was moving to the left. Murray had the whole right side to himself.
Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Retroy. I believe that the referee is asking Sam to change his shirt.
Yes, he is. So this is Sam Murray's 3rd shirt of the game. Keeping track of these shirts.
And Sam carries a catalog of shirts.
An endless supply from
when
Gearbox
he's in the quarters,
Racquetball.
because he knows that the referee is going to require a shirt change. So what would happen if Sam Murray had no shirt? He would have to forfeit.
He would have to forfeit
Or
because
he would-
it is a rule that you have to play with shirts in indoor racquetball.
Because I don't think Alvaro would give him one of his.
No, I don't think so. It would be ginormous.
I don't know about that. They're both big guys, tall. I mean, I could give Sam one of my shirts. It's not going to do him any good.
Nope. So big can to Sam Murray.
He says, "Let me
the
put this
black.
shirt on. Let me hit a few balls so I sweat some."
He's in the black. Alvaro still remains in the deep blue. Just like his eyes.
Wow, Fabio. That's all I got to say is wow. Pablo, I had to do the read for Cox and Core, and it was bad. I was like...
That's a point right there by Alvaro Beltran, who gets on the board once more after a while.
Unbelievable right there. So just so you know, like the things that are the things that kind of get the floor wet could be the knee pad or his shorts.
That is true. The knee pad is also a factor right there that he can
and
get
the
wet.
referee can't make you change your shorts in the middle of a match. That's I don't think that's. I mean, we don't have a dressing room right here. So I think Scott is talking to Sam right now, and it might be about the knee pad. Not sure.
But one of the things that I have to say about pro players, and I mean amateur players in general, the knee pads are a factor in racquetball because you dive a lot. You get to hit your knees a lot. We sometimes see these players have to stop play because they're bleeding in their knees, and, you know, it's a factor.
I.e. Daniel.
There you go.
Nice hands there by Samory.
And you see players like, for example, Rodrigo Montoya. They've been playing with both knee pads for
And he
years.
slides on him.
And he slides on them.
So we're an hour and 5 minutes into this match, and we are stuck at 9-10, 10-9, 8-9, I'm sorry.
And just like that, Samory ties it up again.
Yeah,
9-9.
and again, you're not going to see Alvaro's body language change, winning or losing. I think he looks at his game as he's got 9, I have to get to 15. I got 9, and I got to get to 15. I don't care what my opponent has.
I see both of these players playing at the same pace and the same body language as when they started. So really no difference.
Good pick up there, Beltran.
Samory with options. Goes for the right corner and is in double digits right now. Oh, ball's broken. Oh, no. He was going to say the ball's broken, but it's not. He just fooled his opponent. So 10 serving 9 the headpan scoreboard. Samory looking to taking this.
Want to
to
say
3
hello
games.
to a friend of the tour, Mr. Wendell Pelham is in the chat box.
So hello to Mr. Wendell Pelham. So 9
So that
serving 10.
backhand was clocked at 13 miles an hour.
There you go. So 9 serving 10 on the headpan scoreboard. I want to thank everybody in the chat box for tuning in. Please like our posts, share our feed, make racquetball available to the rest of the world. That's second serve right there for Beltran.
I like the because Alvaro's regular serve is not working. He's trying to be a little deceptive on big setup off the back wall for Beltran. Wow, sidewall, front wall, kill shot, Beltran.
Who ties it up at 10-10.
Thank you, Wendell. I appreciate it. There's a little traction in the chat box about the floor being wet. There's when you're sweating, there's nothing you could do. Basketball, they go to one end, and as they're at one end, there's a team of people wiping the floor at the other.
That's true.
Yeah, what a great shot right there by Beltran. Getting back to the court in basketball, also it's open air facility. There's a lot of air movement. We're in a closed environment here. Some courts have the top open. Sometimes there's really good ventilation, but this is there's nothing we can do here. And thank you for Service Masters for sponsoring our towel timeouts.
Yeah, some of the courts, when we see, for example, at the U.S. Open, Dean, we have the stadium court, which the top is off. That makes the airflow a lot better. But here it's a closed circuit right now. It's a closed court. So ventilation can seem to be challenging sometimes.
So Beltran serving, 11-10.
Alvaro Beltran going for that reverse lob. And
Wow.
Samory again destroys it.
Alvaro gives him the point, saying, hey, that was a good shot. Try not to do it again.
I'd like to see some aggression in Alvaro Beltran's serve.
You're not going to see it because it's just not his. It's not in his character, Fabio. He doesn't play that way. Second serve coming up. Going to be that Z serve, the Rocky Carson slap Z coming up. Wow, what a good pickup there by Murray.
Wow, right corner. Beltran.
The fact that that's the shot he wanted and that's the shot he executed, that makes him Alvaro Beltran.
Yeah, because he had an open down the line shot if he wanted to, but yet he didn't take it.
Alvaro going for broke. Skips it in.
He's just making it harder than he should.
Yeah, well, that's, that's Alvaro for you. Yep. Stay calm. Just
Stay calm. So it's an appeal.
and that's what the appeal's there for. Look how fast. And you know what? It was great by Alvaro. He immediately wanted to be angry, and he just stopped and he appealed.
He withheld.
So
You know what?
Alvaro is maturing on the court, right in front of our eyes.
After 41 years, he's maturing. Yes,
41 years, 95 days. Come on.
exactly.
Thank you, Todd Boss.
And-
ProRacquetballStats.com.
Wow.
Wow. What
Overhead.
a shit. But on a serious note, thank you, ProRacquetballStats.com. We get all of our information from Mr. Todd Boss and his huge data bank of info. Thank you. Big setup for Sam Murray. And look, Beltran's right there.
Again.
He's like, you're supposed to come down this line. Do you see the read, Fabio?
No,
The
it's-
read is insane.
It is insane. It's body position. It's experience. It's everything. It's timing. So 10 serving 12 in the headband scoreboard. Samuel Murray trying to hold off Alvaro Beltran. Down the
Wow.
line, Beltran.
Beltran
was-
3 points away.
So 12 serving 10 in the headband scoreboard.
No, Samory. He doesn't speak English, and I won't ever interview him. No. But Beltran, yes. But Sam Murray has to go sign autographs, so someone tell me.
Alvaro diving? Interesting.
It happens. I thought he tripped.
He tripped.
I think his shoelace was untied. He tripped. Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore.
I think we ran out of yellow towels, so we're going to go with the white ones right now.
Well, we got some spares for the semifinals. Now sometimes it gets too wet and they got to change it up. So
It does.
So Sam Murray is the best player from Canada. He plays on their pro team, on their national team. He represents them. Screen. Alvaro wants that as a serve and not a
That's a
screen.
serve.
however.
Alvaro wanted the setup. He's not going to get it. Better get out of the way.
Oh, Sam Murray put a cape on and he dove for that ball. And he missed it, but the crowd loves the rally.
We have a replay.
Look at, he did everything, but he did put a cape on. I don't get it.
He did everything on that rally except get to the kitchen
Yeah, but
sink.
Alvaro let him stay in the rally. There was a few points where Alvaro just let him stay in. How about get that one? Get that one. No. So Alvaro was trying to come out, but Scott had to tell him no. It's it's an equipment timeout. I think he's making Sam change his
Knee pad?
knee pad.
Okay.
Actually. Alvaro's like, why don't you get this area right here? Why don't you get that area right here?
The longer you take, the better for me.
Little Longhorn Open information. This tournament's been running for 15 years. It was started in 1995, and it's been selling out since 2009. So 470 people. There were 600 people in the lottery, and only 470 made it. So this was the first year with their lottery system. So we want to thank the tournament here. And the crowd gives a nice little hand to our towel boy. $12-10 or $12-11? 12-10. 12 serving 10 on the Ed Penn scoreboard. Beltran. Might be tough.
Wow, Beltran.
Beautiful shot down the line, Alvaro Beltran.
Going the other way is Samory, unfortunately for him.
13 serving 10, 2 points away, and Mr. Beltran.
So finally a timeout from Samory, a legal one though.
Alvaro Beltran staying on the court, practicing that serve. He's staying. Alvaro is staying. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back for the remainder of Game 2 right here on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
What do you mean? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So Beltran, 13, Murray, 10. Let's go. Alvaro with the Z. This might be tough.
Point. So match point.
Skip ball. So first match point opportunity for Alvaro Beltran. The deceptiveness here, not the serve Beltran wanted.
But it's what he got from the answer.
I don't know why he didn't go with the same Z serve.
I don't know. He switched it up. He felt more confident, I guess. Now, Samuel Murray fighting off match point right now. He's going to go on offense. Let's see if he can pull a rabbit out of his hat and score 5 in a row.
Short serve. Once again, Alvaro is one of the smoothest racquetball players ever.
Short hopping it. Corner right there. Down the line, Sam. Great reaction by Murray.
Beautiful shot. Okay, so that's a classic Fran Davis racquetball. If your opponent is in front of the dotted line, you can hit the worst shot ever, which Alvaro just did, and it's an easy point. There was no way he would skip that ball. However, there was no way Sam Murray was going to get that ball.
That's true. I don't want to say you can hit the worst shot ever, but, you know.
Alvaro joking with the referee as we are at our first match point opportunity for Mr. Beltran.
So 14 serving 10 again. So match point number 2 for Alvaro Beltran, the Sorcerer Supreme from Tijuana, Mexico.
The sorcerer, the Mexican magician. Beltran is going to go back to that Z. Murray steps up. Set up off the back wall. There's Beltran going for broke and comes up and skips, and we got our fourth. And
the second match point fought off here by Samory, who needs to score 5 in a row to stay alive. Short serve. Second opportunity for Murray. Skip shot, point for Murray.
we should do that everywhere. We don't have to do foot skipping everywhere. So that's an ace right there from Sam Murray.
So 12 serving 14.
So Murray, interesting ace right there from Sam Murray.
Down the line,
Beautiful
Beltran.
shot down the line. Sam Murray laying out there like Ben Croft. And we will take another towel timeout. Sponsored by Mr. Service Master Restore. However, this is our second match point opportunity. So people in the chat box are saying it definitely wasn't a worst shot ever. Absolutely, I was being a little bit sarcastic there, meaning he doesn't have to take a perfect shot. He just has to hit the front wall.
Well, here's the thing, though. You don't want to risk it. I mean, you're in the front. Because we saw some things yesterday. When we saw Carlos Keller with Javier Mar, Carlos Keller made many mistakes because he was pressured.
Yeah.
So he skipped balls that he shouldn't have. So not the worst shot, but just something that will do a pass will be just fine. So wide angle pass is perfect. That's what Alvaro Beltran had to do. And right now, Alvaro Beltran, what he needs to do is score point number 15 and go to the semifinal versus Cain Wazalanchuk tonight at 8:30.
Which will be a fantastic match. I'm sure Alvaro wants to go rest right now. So here we go. Beltran, Murray. I don't know why he goes back to that backhand. Sam Murray's fantastic with the backhand.
He has been really, really good with his backhand all throughout this match, Murray. So it's a matter of Alvaro how far he wants to go.
We might go to a tiebreaker after that ill-advised serve. So Murray, the last time he was up, he hit the first serve ace. Let's see.
That's a point right there.
Another ace.
Sam Murray.
That's what I'd like to see Alvaro do.
Trailing by 1, Sam Murray.
I'd like to see Alvaro take that serve. So Sam Murray, 13. Beltran, 14. I thought that was short.
Wow, Beltran with a wide angle pass right there. Perfect shot. He had options. He could have gone down the line if he wanted to as well. And now Alvaro Beltran takes a timeout as well.
And we'll take a short break. We'll be back for the finish of Game 2 right here on IRT Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here. Both players have taken their timeouts respectively. So we are out of timeouts as Samuel Murray is trying to hold off again Alvaro Beltran with several and multiple match points. And now maybe Alvaro can close it in and make it 15-13 and advance. Remember, the winner of this match will take on Cain Wazalanchuk tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time. But before that, at 7:30 Central Standard Time, we will have the other semifinal between Daniel de la Rosa and Adam Manilla. It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to seeing Adam Manilla perform in the semifinal.
We have a semifinals with an American player, not Rocky Carson.
There you go. That's interesting to see. And I'm very, very happy for Adam Manilla.
So third chance for Beltran is three times the charm. Let's see. Beltran, go for the drive serve, Alvaro. Ooh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Beltran into the corner. Sam Murray's right there. Beltran!
Oh! That's a skip shot right there.
Eddie appeals.
Both sideline judges agree with that skip shot. I saw it skip.
That's a great appeal. The ball spun out of the front wall. That's an automatic skip.
But listen, he doesn't lose anything by,
Nothing.
trying.
No.
So it's good.
The worst case scenario, he sees this, two downs, and he walks out.
There you go.
The best case scenario.
Yeah, and that's it. Can't blame him for trying.
Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master. So Sam Murray 13 serving 14. And the winner of this game is coming down to serve. Sam Murray serving and putting pressure on Alvaro. Alvaro's not serving well. Oh, crack. Sidewall crack. Winner.
Wow, the crowd loves it. Chicken dinner for that, Alvaro Beltran.
So the fourth match point opportunity for Alvaro Beltran.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Beltran. Alvaro. He's got to stay to the forehand side. We know that.
And he does.
Set up off the back wall. Sidewall pass. Beautiful shot, ladies and gentlemen. Alvaro Beltran is our winner right here. And we'll face Kane Waslinchuk tomorrow.
So Alvaro Beltran wins this match versus Samory, the last quarterfinal of the day, 15-11, 15-13. And we want to congratulate the Sorcerer Supreme for handling this. So Samory, congratulations to him for making it to another quarterfinal as he usually does. And after a commercial break, we will be back with an interview with the players after this. So thank you very much for the IRT. I am signing off, Fabio Soto, and we'll take it to Dean Bear next after these commercial breaks on IRT Live.
I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream Sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, Mike will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of 1.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with our last quarterfinal winner, Alvaro Beltran. Finally, you ended game 2. You had 4 opportunities to win. One of the things I want to ask you about is your serve, Alvaro. The Alvaro Beltran serve was not working.
You know, it's I think the court is there's something with the court. At the other club, it was working. This time, I think I needed to open up the serve so it wouldn't hit the side. Once it hits the sidewall, it stops there. So I mean, I have to make adjustments for the next round, and hopefully, like you said, it gets better.
Well, I know you still tried to give the lob serve and you tried to be a little deceptive, but every time you went back to that backhand to Sam Murray, I mean, you paid the price there.
Oh yeah. I've said it before many times. If my lob serve doesn't work to the right side, I feel like a C player, man.
Well, to be honest, I mean, that is your bread and butter, that serve. And when your best is not working, you still find a way to win. That's a true champion, Alvaro. Congratulations on a well-played match there.
Yes, I want to say thank you to also to Samuel. He pushed me that second game. I kind of like relaxed a little bit once I got to 14, and you can't, man. He reminded me that this is a pro level and you can't like relax at all. So thank you to him, and I'm looking forward to a great match tonight.
Well, it's pretty interesting because right behind the broadcast booth, there was a player who's never seen IRT players live, and he said, you know, I'm watching Alvaro, and he plays so relaxed, more relaxed than I see him on YouTube. So I know personally, but some of the players at home, how do you like? Do you feel that relaxed when you're in the court, no matter what the score is?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm doing what I love. It's my passion. So sometimes I get a little mad and I get the ref and stuff, and I should work on that too. But I'm having fun. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and now that I'm 40 something. I enjoy it even more, battling the young guys and keeping up with them. It's fun.
Well, I saw a little maturity there today, Alvaro. There was a time you really wanted to yell, and you just said, you know what, let me just appeal, and you won the appeal. So you're maturing on the court at such a late age. You know, my compliments to you.
Yes, I mean, I'm young. I'm still learning. But yes, I have to be. That's one of the things I want to work on. I'm being more patient and understand the ref and blah 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 stuff like that. So sometimes he gets on my nerves, but I'm just I gotta forget and think about the next point.
It's like your kids at home. You know, you got to just move on.
Yeah, just breathe, people. Whenever you get a bad cold, just breathe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So tonight, Kane Wasselinchuk, I mean, you had a really good match and a really good win over Kane Wasselinchuk back in Florida last season. You were coming off the Pan Am Games, and you were feeling, you told me after that victory that, you know, you felt good because you were playing a lot. How do you feel today, knowing that you have to play tonight also, two high-level matches?
Man, I feel great. I feel great. It doesn't take much to get pumped for a match playing the best player in the world at his hometown. I mean, what else can I ask for? I see it as a challenge, and I'm looking forward to the match. Hopefully, we give the crowd a excellent match. Kane, please don't serve me all the time.
Okay, so Kane, no ace serves tonight. So Alvaro, I know you have a really long list of sponsors, so we're going to need about 3 minutes to thank them all. Can you talk about some of your sponsors?
Yes, I want to thank you, Gearbox. That's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so our first match tonight, Daniel De La Rosa versus Adam Mania, 7:30 right here on IRT Live. We'll see you tonight.